our way out to go and set at a bait this evening. Awesome afternoon, clear skies, wintry day. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we've got a few pigs feeding on bait, so we've got a pretty exciting night ahead of us. A couple of options this evening. We'll decide when we're down there, see what the trail cameras say.
It's a good evening, slight breeze, heading up to full moon almost, but slight overcast this evening. So we're going to set up with a bow this evening in a tree stand quite close to the bait at about sort of 17 yards, and see if we can get one of the pigs, preferably the boar.
We've got a nice bait going with a big boar, and he's bringing actually 2 different sows with him on different nights. Normal size sow, she's got a long tusher, and then he's got another sow coming with her that's a big white sow, white, massive, but she's only come twice, and she was in last night, so we don't really know what's going to happen this evening. But we're going to take a walk, and we're going to sit up in the tree stand again. They're coming in at about 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Came in from behind me about 2.5 hours ago and walked underneath me. I could see him below me, down below the tree stand here. Then he walked around and he spent probably 2.5 hours just going backwards and forwards. He was very nervous, didn't come onto the bait at all. Onto the bait, and when he started feeding, he fed well, and I managed to draw on him and stuck an arrow down there, so hopefully all's good. Okay, we've just put an arrow into the pig. We're going to go and have a look and see what we can find. Hopefully he's dead. Given him about 30 minutes and heard him kicking down there, so hopefully he's gone over and he's just in his death throes.
Got blood here. First bit of blood about 3-4 yards from the bait. Set up this evening with the bow in the hopes of getting him or the big white sow that's been coming with him, but he came in onto the bait, and about 2.5 hours later, after arriving at the bait area, he eventually came onto the bait and started feeding. And then once he started feeding, he was pretty relaxed, but until then he was very nervous and very wary. It's a fantastic pig, another big boar, big warts, great facial features, and not particularly heavy in body again. Possibly around about the 80 kilogram mark, but a fabulous boar nonetheless, and always a great trophy to take with a bow, and to take one of these guys, whether it's a boar or sow, is always just fantastic, and it's a true honor. So it was an awesome hunt, and well done, Pig. I think you gave us a good run for our money.
Heading out to the Midlands, going to go and sit on a bushpig bait for my first hunt. Hopefully the pigs come in. I'll be using a 303 rifle and very excited, so looking forward to it. Have sat on many baits just watching the pigs, but this will be my first hunt on a pig. Now 5 days later since I first attempted my first bushpig, we are heading back to the same bait. We have now moved it from the one side to the other to try and avoid them catching our scent. The weather is very misty, it's cold, and we're hoping that they're going to come in a bit earlier now because it's so much darker earlier. It's our third night on the same pig bait. We came in at about 5:30, got settled in the blind, heard the pigs coming in at about 7. They came in quite nicely, the boar and the sow and all the piglets. They fed for ages, probably for about half an hour. Didn't present us with a good shot, then they got spooked and ran off. It's now 10:20. They came in about 3 or 4 times after that, just to the outskirts of the bait. They didn't come in properly, grunted a lot, and then finally came in. He presented us with a great broadside shot, took it, and feels like a good hit. We're going to go and find, he ran off into the thicket, so we're going to go and see if we can find him now.
Okay, we've got him.
Hi.
They're in the middle of the light. That's him. We found the pig. He hasn't gone that far. He's only probably gone 20 yards, 30 yards from the bait, but he's gone into some seriously thick stuff, and there's not a drop of blood. But you can see where he ran though. It's quite easy in here. It's very the ground is very soft, and he's kind of ploughed a path through here. So it's going to be fun getting him out. But the main thing is he's dead. He's 20-30 yards, and it's well done. Well done. Awesome.
First pig.
First kill as a bushpig boar. It's the way to do it.
We worked hard for him.
We worked very hard. 3 nights solid working hard on this pig. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, he's huge.
Right, here we are with the culmination of some hard hunting and a very just reward trophy for Tarryn, being the first animal that she's ever taken and being a magnificent bush pig. And this bush pig didn't come easy. Not that many bush pigs do come easy, but Tarryn really put in the time and effort for this guy, and really learned what bush pig hunting is all about. And you know, it was an awesome thing to be able to share this experience with my wife on her first animal.
Like Clive says, I've been out to sit on the baits and the blinds a few times, just watch them come in and go out, and it really was a roller coaster of emotions tonight. You know, hearing them crunching in the background, wondering if they're going to come in, wondering what they're going to do, and then wondering if you're going to get the right shot. It really was so much more than I thought it would ever be. They eventually came in after feeding for quite a while, for about half an hour. They then got spooked, ran off, came in 3 or 4 times, but just to the outskirts of the bait, never actually came in. Eventually they came in, we watched them for about 5 minutes or so. He gave us a nice broadside shot, took it, felt like a good shot. He ran off into the bushes, into the thicket a bit, went after him, and yeah, here he was, stone dead. He's a beautiful bush pig. I'm very happy. It really was an exciting hunt.
Yeah, I think this is what it's all about. It's a really neat experience, and it's really neat to be able to share it with people, and you know, to take people out and do this sort of thing, and see that raw excitement, and especially when it comes hard like this. You know, we're in a beautiful area. We've spent some great nights out here. We've got wood owls calling around us, and jackal and buff-spotted flufftail in the background, busy with his eerie call. And it really is great, you know, and to have Neels here and join in on this evening was awesome. And yeah, for Tarryn to finish it off like she did, and she put one fantastic shot straight through the gearbox, right through the middle of the heart. The pig went 20-30 yards and fell over stone dead, and that's what it's all about. And I think a hunt couldn't get any more better than this. I think it's always great to get a pig on your first night, but to work hard for it makes it all the more important and all the more meaningful, and to be able to take an animal, a majestic animal such as this, is really an honor and a privilege. So well done and good going. Proud of you.
we're here in a timber farm here in the Midlands. We've been scouting a couple of new spots. We found the spot, we've been feeding it for 3 days, we picked them up. We've got two sets of pigs coming in, sounders. A young boar coming in just after dark. And then about 2-3 hours later, just before 8, we've got another sound of a boar and a sow coming in. We're here in the KZN Midlands tonight. We've been feeding a sound of pigs here for last week. They're coming in about 8:15, 9ish. So yeah, it's just gone 7 now. Try and get in up in the tree stand about an hour before they come. Tonight we're going to be using a bow to try and get us a pig. Shooting 70-pound bow tech. Shooting slick tricks, 100 grains. Right, yeah, we finally got the pig on the bait there. It's just gone 8 o'clock. Took the shot, hit him a little bit high, spined him. He went straight down on the bait. But nonetheless, we've got the pig on the bait. Let's go and have a look at it.
Right, here we have a awesome looking bushpig boar. It's a amazing trophy to get, and it's been a lot of hard work at this pig. Neels has been sitting on this bait he's been working on this bait for just over a week, and had a great sounder of pigs coming in here. And we've seen on the trail cameras that there's been this great old boar. And so yeah, this evening Neels came and climbed up and sat up in the tree stand, and had the fortune of having this boar present a great shot this evening. And he made a superb shot with the bow. It's a little bit higher than we expected it to be, but that we needed it to be, but it actually worked. It went straight down, it spined him, it put him down on the spot. And so yeah, here he is. He died on the bait, and is an absolutely magnificent pig. He's got huge warts on his face, and great old tushes on him. He's got thick tushes, and not a particularly monstrous pig for the Midlands. He's probably about sort of 80-85 kgs, but a beautiful trophy nonetheless, and something to be very proud of. And Neels, man, you worked hard, and I think it's a great trophy to have, bud, so well done.
Yeah, thanks a lot, eh?
Good.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Okay, I'm on my way to a house, a property in the Natal Midlands, in a residential area where they've been having some problems with bushpig in their gardens, and bushpigs have been beating their dogs up quite a bunch.
Hello.
Hi John, it's Clive.
Opening you.
Thank you.
speeding up on the dogs a little bit. They've got wolfhounds and Rhodesian ridgebacks and some smaller dogs. And these pigs have managed to put these dogs into the vets a couple of times and cut them up. They've been coming in anything from 6 o'clock in the evenings to 2 o'clock in the mornings to 5 o'clock in the mornings when it's light already. So yeah, we're going to sit up here this evening and just see what happens. Hopefully they come in early. I'm hoping they come in early, and if we can get a chance, we'll take the boar. And if the sow hangs around, we'll take her out as well. She's very big. But we'll see what happens. You know, sometimes one pig comes in before the other. Sometimes they race. Sometimes the youngster comes. So we'll just have to wait out and see. But we've got a nice setup. Everything seems good this evening, and we'll see if we can help these people out. I want to leave her there. I want to stay sitting here and hope that the boar comes through, and with her scent down there, hopefully they stay relaxed. We'll give it a while and see. If nothing happens, we'll pull out, but it's still early, so everything's set up, so I might as well wait out for a little bit. Hunting pigs on a bait is always exciting. no matter how many times you've done it, and whether it's your first time or 100th time, it doesn't matter. Just the fact of having a pig coming in and hearing it come through the undergrowth towards the bait is always exciting, and it's a moment of nervousness, I think. And everything should be dead silent, dead still, no movements. Let those pigs come in onto the bait, and that's what it's all about. And if possible, sit and watch the pigs for a while. Let them relax, get used to that bait, and enjoy seeing them on that bait site. You know, often one's in too much of a rush to just get that pig killed. And if time allows and that sounder allows, sometimes pigs are nervous, sometimes you have to take them straight away. But if time allows, watch them for a little while and learn a little bit more about their behavior and what they're all about. They're the most fascinating creatures. You know, we see them on trail cameras and video clips like that, but you know, by physically watching one is quite an experience. And I've set up on baits on numerous occasions and just watched pigs, not shot them and left, you know, showing them to people and let them go off and gone and set again in another night to hunt them, and it's a pretty neat experience. So I definitely urge people that are sitting on baits to set up there. Do it properly the first time. The first time you climb a blind is always important. It's your best chance. Let them get in there, get relaxed. They shouldn't know you're there. Let them start feeding. Watch them. Take your time. Think about your shot that you're going to make, whether it's with a rifle or a bow, and put that in the right place. You know, you don't want to screw up on any animals out there, but these guys are very hardy, and just do it properly the first time. Put it in the right spot, and that pig will die either on the bait or nearby, and then you've got a chance of possibly shooting another pig later as well. So just enjoy the experience. Baiting is very neat.
It's an unusual circumstance under which we had to take these pigs this evening.
About a year ago, they attacked one of the wolfhounds, and he was only 10 meters into the natural forest. And I was close by as well because we were busy eradicating wild ginger. And so it progressively got worse, and actually prior to that, we had one of the ridgebacks taken out as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, these things need to happen, and you know, there's a lot of pigs moving around into places where they can't be moved. You know, we can catch and move a pig, but we're just moving a problem somewhere else. And we've got a situation where their numbers are multiplying. So unfortunately, the best thing to do here was to just come in and take them out as efficiently as possible. And I must thank John and the Lane family here for all their help. I mean, taking a pig is always hard work, and I think this has been work in progress. It's spanned about 2 months, or I'd say 2.5 months. And John has been religiously putting down bait for me every day, and we've kept trail cameras up and kind of got things figured out and rigged up a light and everything, and made my job a lot easier. And we got the pigs feeding into a routine, and yeah, and here we have them. So John, thank you so much for all your help.
Thanks very much, Clive. I want to thank you for solving the problem for us.
Okay, we just climbed out of the blind. We've given the pigs about 40 minutes. We're going to try and find them now. We're stuck in this thick indigenous bush here. So let's see what we can find. It's nice and steep. Okay. We up at a bait in the Natal Midlands. We've been baiting pigs out here for the last 2 weeks. We decided to come and sit tonight. The weather was perfect. Pigs were coming in quite early. They were here sort of 6:45. We got in the blind nice and early. Sat as soon as it got dark. We had some action near the bait. We had a nice big caracal walk past. Got our attention. Shortly after that we heard this crashing coming through the brush, and next minute we had the 3 pigs on the bait. We waited a little while, and shortly after that the pig stood nicely. Got the go ahead from the cameraman to take the shot, and we put the arrow through it.
Just climbed the tree stand here to sit on a bait for another pig. This is a younger boar that's coming in on this bait. He's just coming alone. He's been coming for about the last week or so. There's the bait, the wind is blowing back down. Pig is coming from that side normally. So everything seems to be perfect this evening, so let's hope it all goes to plan. He's walked off and he's gone down the side, down next to the bait, along the stream. I don't know why he's so nervous. He's been feeding well every night. I'm sitting high up a tree. Wind is perfect, there's no ways he got my scent. What we're gonna do, we just take it easy. He knows the food is there. He knows that bait's there. He hasn't eaten yet. He's going to come up and eat. He's just going to take his time. So we'll let him just relax. We'll not any noise. I'm sure he'll come back to it just now.
Got a great pig down. Awesome pig to have. It's not a huge boar. He's a Subadult boar, sort of just almost an adult. He hasn't really developed any big warts yet, but he's a lovely pig nonetheless. He's been the only one feeding here, so he's a great trophy to have. Straight down on the bait. Awesome. He's a very sneaky pig this evening. He arrived at the bait with absolutely no noise whatsoever. He was just suddenly there and just standing behind the bait. I didn't hear him coming at all. He arrived just after 7, probably about 20 past 7, and then he waltzed off and he didn't feed on the bait. But eventually he came back. We waited for him, came back, and he came onto the bait and started feeding. Gave him about 10 minutes or so of eating, and then decided to take him. And it's a fabulous boar and a fabulous setting. We've got a beautiful stream down here behind us, indigenous forest down behind us. Really beautiful area. So it's just a great hunt and a great time to be out here, and a great animal to round off a good evening.
Dogs, yeah, the dogs are going on behind it. I can see 2 dogs.
Yeah, we are on.
Yeah, we've pushed out, looked like 2 pigs. They did a big loop back down across below us here and went across to where MJ was. And I think they split up there. Sounds like they're still going on the other one on the other side there.
Picking fire up on you. Good dogs, good dogs, good dogs are pips.
We've driven up this road and we found some fresh tracks of a sound of pigs that have moved through here. We've got maize across the valley here. And we've put 3 dogs down that are top dogs. They're going to be tracking the pigs. And once we found them, then we'll look at dropping more dogs. And then we'll chase pigs and hopefully get a couple out of the sounder.
Stop. Come inside, Go then, go.
Here you can see a pig has been caught to a snare. The guy tied it on the tree here, like a type of cable. And the oak's obviously gone round and round here. You can see it's all flattened. where he's trying to get away or get the snare off, and eventually breaking it off, and then heading off down back through the pines here. And the dogs picked him up just a little bit down here, probably about 20-30 meters down here in the pines.
The pine there.
Okay, yeah, we've got a pig bait up across the valley in the pines there. The dogs are baited up. Yeah, and the pig's down. You can hear it squealing in the background. Pig down. Okay, gave us a fair run around here in the bulrushes and in the fly here. We found them late, coming from another farm. But yeah, we got into some pigs here and we pushed one and we just shot one. So yeah, we're on a good roll.
Shoot the dog.
And driving along the one break here, we spotted a broken snare on a tree. And with the grass being flattened, he assumed there was a pig. Put the dogs down, and they picked up this chappie. They tracked it through, chased it through into the flay, through some bramble, and back onto this side where it bayed up. Managed to get a couple of shots at it, put it down.